Hi guys, welcome to Soulful Sunday, and apologies first of all for what happened on Wednesday with our wisdom on Wednesday. I just had a huge issue with the phone and lost the sound, so there was no point. So anyway, today I'm going to try and repeat that message because sometimes when I'm speaking, it's like it's divine intervention and I speak what comes to me. So, what I was speaking about on Wednesday was about how we look out to other people, to relationships, to fulfill us. And what we're looking for really is to fulfill ourselves. And the questions that we ask of other people are really the questions we need to be asking of ourselves. So, the three questions that came to me was that we sometimes project onto other people is, do you see me? Do you hear me? And does what I say matter? And today I'm saying to you, ask them questions to yourself. Because when you're looking for someone else to see you, to hear you, and does what you say matter to them, that can cause an awful lot of conflict in relationships. Because really, and to be honest, if you don't ask yourself them questions, it's unreasonable to expect it from somebody else. So, do you see me? So, when I'm saying that to myself, what do I mean by that? So, sometimes when we're looking at ourselves, we don't like what we see because we're looking at the outside. And how many of us have issues when we look in the mirror and we go, oh my God, no, don't like looking in the mirror. I don't like my hair, don't like my face, don't like my fat legs, don't like my arms, don't like whatever. But I'm saying, do you see me on the inside? That's what I mean. Do you hear me? Do you hear what I'm saying to you? And that's your spirit on the inside, or your inner child, or whatever it is you want to call it, your woundedness. Do you not like what that has to say? And that can be scary because sometimes what we need to hear and what we need to see in ourselves isn't nice. But it doesn't always stay that way because it changes when we acknowledge what's going on inside of us. Then it changes. When we go and ask for the help, that is. And sometimes we don't need help, but a lot of the times that we do. And there's no shame in asking for help. And the last one then I had was, does what I say matter to you? So when you turn that round to yourself and say, does what I say matter to me? Do I give myself a voice to say what matters to me? Or do I not like what I have to say? Or am I afraid of what other people will think if I give my voice and say what it is that I need to say? They're three very good questions to ask yourself, and maybe you see yourself in them questions, and maybe you see yourself putting that onto somebody else in a relationship. Maybe that's not fair because you don't listen to you, but you're expecting it from somebody else. And if you're not in tune with yourself, it's impossible to be in tune with somebody else, because first I need to love me in order for me to allow you to love me. And yes, I'm saying allow, because sometimes we don't allow other people to love us because we don't even like who we are. So it's a bit deep today, but it's thought-provoking. And if you see yourself in any of that story that I'm after saying about the 3 points, and you want to look at yourself and you want to hear what your voice has to say, and you want to know, does what I say matter? Yes, it does matter. And that's why I do what I do, because I know that what you have to say matters. So don't suffer in silence. I am always saying this, don't suffer in silence. Reach out and ask for the help because it's there. And that's why we're here in Turning Point. So I hope it's been helpful to you, and I hope that you're coping well in this COVID-19, and maybe to take your mind off what's going on out there, take a look at what's going on in here, and it's always worthwhile. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks as always for supporting Turning Point, and I will see you all on Wisdom on Wednesday, please God, next week. And if you know somebody that would benefit from watching this also, please share it. I much appreciate when you share it and put your comments down. And that helps because the more comments we put down, the more times it's shared, the more people we reach. So that's it, guys. Thank you. Have a lovely Sunday, and I'll talk to you soon. And as always, take care of yourself first of all, and then take care of each other. Thanks, guys.